Anywho, something that can be heard by all three cameras so I can sync it, but then I'm going to have to edit all this out, so it'll end up on the editing room floor anyway. But anywho, to get started, hi, here I am again. I'm here to freaking just show you and goof off with stuff, right? Today's freaking little deal I'm going to be doing is this. It is a tool cabinet of some sorts from Harbor Freight. You can see here. Oh, box is damaged as heck. There, you can see U.S. General. Well, you can see it over there too, but anywho, a little bit better here. See, U.S. General, U.S. General, right? Tech cart, 30-inch 4-drawer, blah, 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 blah. I'm going to be freaking putting this thing together, unboxing it, putting it together. Yeah, quit getting stuck on me. Yeah. So we're going to have some fun today with this. I tend to do it with only these kind of tools. I don't even know what they freaking say you need. I get out a wrench, I get a freaking little knife. I mean, the knife is just to cut the box open, right? I mean, we always need to cut a box open. Hey, look, keys right on the top. Don't lose the keys. Well, that's just, like, come on. I can understand wanting the keys to be secured, but freaking to the point where freaking the little package freaking ends up all, yeah, messed up. Anywho. We have our 30-inch tech cart, freaking, since this corner's already broken, we'll freaking continue to break it there. I mean, look, it's not in too bad a shape, I guess. It's, well, split it like a banana. Ooh, I don't know why I said it like that was weird. Come on. Well, we'll break that. I mean, geez, they don't really like think about how they put these things in here and how you're gonna get them out when you go to freaking build them or freaking do anything or. Right? Jeez, I'm just trying to pull it off and it breaks because it's stuck underneath it because, yeah. And then the other nice awesome thing is look, we get, let's just break that off. Jeez, that's so messed up. That is, it's so freaking messed up, is it not? I mean, it's just, yeah. I mean, encapsulated in freaking in plastic and styrofoam to protect it, right? But the point is that like they locked this one. That's funny. Gotta pull out a freaking key. Because see, there's stuff inside of it you need to get to. You need to get to the legs. You need to get to the. You know, you need to get to the gas shocks and to the actual instructions to frickin' assemble it. You know, like no. Anyhow. And the other dumb thing is that they see. These idiots, to save space and everything, and you know, the bottom tray is like this, right? I mean, look, and there's the handles aren't installed. I mean, you have this cleft on each side, you know, and you can lift it. And that's why they're always saying, you know, like, it's a two-person job. I mean, real nice in a world where you got multiple people, this is why they're starting to invent those assistant robots and stuff like that, is because like people like me are freaking hurting themselves, you know, freaking trying to do stuff by themselves. Anywho, because, you know, like look, I got all this box material to trip over and freaking and blah blah blah. That's a pretty wide lift, and like, where do I put it once I freaking get it off of there? You know? All because it has to be in this stupid tray to save some space. You know, they couldn't put the tray on the top. They couldn't freaking or you know, freaking put something in a different order. I mean, if they just put it, I mean, I don't care. You know, like yeah, your box would be bigger. You know, but see, set it on top. Anywho, but I tend to rant. I need to get all this packing material out of here. Ah! Yeah, you can cut the box into pieces to like get it out of the way, but out of my way. I probably freaking broke something over there. Who cares? I mean, there's delicate things all over the place around here. Freaking so much junk. Freaking. Look, you gotta open the lid all the way. I mean, like, there's no gas shocks yet, you know? And like, jeez, come on. Damn it, back over here. Because, like, see the legs, the handle, the caster wheels, dang, mat is falling, and hey, yeah, anyhow. Then you gotta open the casters, right? Obviously. Come on, baby. Oh, look at all the nuts and bolts. Nuts and bolts, nuts and bolts, nuts. Are you nuts for bolts, or bolts for nuts, or nuts and bolts? I'm a little bit of both. Nuts or bolts, bolts or nuts, I don't know. Not saying anything freaking there about, like, whatever, but anywho. Then we have caster. Swivel caster, swivel caster, well, caster, swivel caster. Yeah, as you can see, and another box to go flying that way. Freaking garbage. More garbage. Other garbage, and freaking all of the we can sit on this, right? And then we can something told me I should have closed that. Whatever the heck those are. Look at that. These ones are all paper wrapped and sit up. 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 Always got to remember to make it be sure that it's up when you assemble it. Up. 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 Down. Woo. Oh. Ouch! I didn't keep it up. Somebody's crazy in this room. I don't know who it is. Is it me? Is it you? Is it you? Is it me? Man, they're kind of butts with this, aren't they? Like, you gotta freaking put the little bolts through these little freaking holes, you know, but there's no, like, there's nothing cut there. And the mat's not stuck very well to the base, and the, so geez, you gotta, like, find all of the little holes, and you gotta, like, give them a little cut. I already cut that one, didn't I? And, like, don't stab yourself in your leg or nothing. Right? That'd be funny. Go ahead, stab yourself in your leg. I don't care. Frickin'. I'm saying I don't want to stab myself in my leg. I've done it before. It's not pleasant. Tedium! I hate the tedium. That's why frickin' people buy stuff frickin' like pre-done. Is because they don't want to frickin' have to go through all of the little, you know, like, yeah. Come on. Where's that damn hole? You're right there. I know you are. See, my finger's pressing up on it. Come on. There we go. I don't know how I was missing that. Boring. You're probably snoring. Or clicking through so fast you don't know what I'm saying. But that doesn't matter to me. Okay? That's all of them. That's the little holes. That's the little... Oh yeah, now we gotta... Nuts and bolts and washers, oh my. They perforate it, but it's still impossible to open. Never got that. They got two different kinds of bolts. There's little links. Oh man! Why not make it just that much more impossible to frickin' work with by frickin' making it so you can't get any out? Like. Thank you. They're just ever so slightly different, if you can see. I can see. See? Different lengths. Anywho. Now my finger's in front. Now you can see. I don't know. Anywho. Back and forth. I'm all over the place. Who really cares? Right? I don't know if I care. Fully. Frickin'. Gotta get this assembled. Frickin' what for? I don't know, but needs to be assembled. Weird. Weird, 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 weird. It is kind of weird, weird. See. The only reason you really need to read the instructions, I mean, because look, it's not freaking much instruction. It's like 1, 2, 3, you're done. But you just need to freaking make sure that you put the right freaking nut or bolt in the right freaking place, which freaking they don't really help you with that very much, you know, like where did this even? Boy, that'll drive me insane. M812 and M816 freaking. Huh? Boy, isn't that confusing. Anywho, yeah, it's confusing because it like points at different various fasteners around and says 2 or 8, 2, you know, blah blah blah, you know, and then has the description over here. So you're like, okay, M8 bolt, you know, number 2, freaking over here 2, you know, for the side braces, but I'm not seeing any designation for the ones freaking that go freaking through the base to hold the casters on. But I'm guessing that those freaking would be freaking 16s because freaking of the extra. Whatever. Wow. I mean, because up here on the handle it freaking says, you know, like, there's an 8 and there's a 2. And of course, you know, you're like 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, you know, for all the fasteners, you know, but then it's like, yeah, sorry. I get locked in these little freaking back and forths of you know, what's the freaking proper fastener for the freaking job, right? Obviously, I mean, cause, yeah. I mean, what is the right freaking fastener for the job? Freaking, you got all this to go through and. Jeez, the hole I poked obviously wasn't very good. See, because this is the annoyance of, you know, then you're supposed to take freaking 4 little washers and freaking. See this? Oh. Here, I'll set it down here, hopefully. You're supposed to freaking take these 4 little washers after you put the caster on. Right? Take these 4 little these washers, Put them on here like that, one at a time, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, just figured. Should have had these out first so I didn't have to turn around. Now I gotta put a wash back on. And then a little nut. And a nut. Right? And then you take your wrench and your damn articulating freaking butt. Jeez. I can't get the freaking there. Maybe if I pull on it really hard, it'll. I can't seem to get these to freaking engage properly with the. There, that's starting to. What pain! I mean, you can choose to like peel up the mat, I guess. And then, you know, but I like them freaking to be seen or whatever, freaking on top of the mat. I don't know. Oh, damn it. They're freaking stupid guide lips or freaking reinforcement rails or whatever freaking can get in the way of doing things. Make your wrenches slip off if things are wobbling around. Which freaking they always are. Freaking. I mean, I don't really understand freaking to a degree how they expect you to ever freaking put this together. Like, you got to keep moving it around because, like, these freaking fasteners are not the best. The metal's not very thick, you know, so of course you fall out just a little bit, and those carriage assembly freaking or bolts don't grip, you know, so they're not. You almost prefer to have a freaking bolt head on both sides, but. I don't know, just me complaining. There. One. Then you got to make sure that you put freaking, don't accidentally freaking put a caster on the, you got to put freaking a rigid freaking caster over here too. Otherwise that'd be a real screw up, wouldn't it? More fun of pushing these damn freaking see through like that. through like that. And again through like that. Like that. Caster on. More washers. And this time I'm going to go ahead with the nuts as I do the washers, just because it'll help hold things together. This is also the reason why I like using the, or putting the bolts through the padding, is because as you can see it's holding the bolts in place, making it so much easier, because I don't have to keep holding it from the backside, you know, and have them fall out and have stuff flopping around and flopping and, you know. Oops, wrong way. Come on. Ouch. Watch those corners, they pinch. Man, come on. It's a damn lip. And I wonder why they can't sell these damn things. Assembly is kind of hard. A whole eternity later. Anywho. Freaking. Now we have our rolling base, right? And we have to put our uprights on. Geez, I can't remember if they go to the inside or the outside. The outside. Yeah. Whoa, we're gonna put on these four-cornered Sons OBs. Please, and yeah. Anywho, now on to this, and yeah, this will be fun. Another freaking long while later, freaking there's some more of that, freaking, and then we have freaking these, which of course go, oh hell, right? Yeah. They go like this on each side with tubes. Right. See, and that's why we freaking leave our fasteners a little loose. Fast and loose with the fasteners, are we? Who said that? That was a dumb dad joke. Right? And then the next step is to stretch. Come on. Right the first time. There, that's hooked. That's on. That's okay. Right? Now that we got all that, we can grab these gas shocks. And grab these gas shocks here. And I already scattered some nuts and bolts inside, so we can take advantage of that. Right? Freaking, they say to put the gas shocks on the outside here like this. I don't know, I kind of like zigzagging them a little like that. At least makes this first part easier to install. You know, and just a washer and a nut on there so that way we can hold the lid open. Right? At least now you know it won't go flip-flopping. See? It flip-flops a little bit. It didn't go flop, flop, bang, ouch, ooh, bang, wang. And then you got the handle. The handle goes on here, on this end, with a couple of these longer sons of what's ours here's, you know, and a couple of these what's nots here's, you know, and we put this on, you know, I mean, you could put it on this way, you know, because it'll clear like that. It will not clear. It won't clear like this. See, it'll hit the lid lip. But you can put it on like this, amazingly. You can put it on like this. But they say to put it on like this. And we're going to put it on like that. You know, we're just going to... On and on and on and on. We go as we do these things. Oh, come on. This back corner back here is impossible to get into. There. That'll work for now. And then that one, and the design of these things really doesn't leave you any room to freaking put your hands in anywhere. And they're like, yeah, this is user-friendly assembly. Anywho, see, there's that. Then, of course, you got the other shock. Goes on and on and on and on and on. And yeah, put that one on there like so. Whoops. Washer first, then you get nuts. And then of course we have our one for the front corner there, right? And of course you have your back corner. Whoa! Ha-ha! And we have drawers. 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 They open and close, right? And then when you close the lid, they don't open anymore because, of course, you have this thingy. See here, but it doesn't do this side. This one does this side, and then this thingy walks the top, and all that junk. Anywho, yeah. Anywho, something like that, right? Whee! But if you like it, remember to subscribe, to hit that like button. I'm here for your entertainment and education. So until next time, see you then.